You understand? We need to get that garbage mentality out the mix. Now, I know a lot of folks are asking me about this over-the-hill hood rat named Mechee X. And I don't want to talk about it too much because most of you don't know who that decrepit ratchet is, and this is giving her too much shine. And a lot of people will gaslight. They'll say something stupid so you can respond, and then they'll milk the response. They'll make 20 videos about it because you are giving them the shine that they wanted. But this is a piece of shit. When I announced that I'm doing my Kickstarter, and there's 5,000 people in here before I talk about that, let me go to my Kickstarter. Where are we at right now? The link is down there. We're at 23,000. We need to get to 30,000 tonight. We're at 23,000 right now. Everybody click that link. We got 5,000 people in here. If everybody put up $40 right now, we'd have it. You understand me? But anyway, back to this manatee with a weave. I put up my Kickstarter. Then all of a sudden, people are talking about, hey, there's some chick named Mechee talking crazy about you. I heard a couple of clips of it. This ratchet was on YouTube. Fuck him. Why he trying to get all that money? I'm like, who in the hell is this? I've seen her name, but I've never really listened to her. Nothing interests me about her. So I've never really heard how she sounds. Fuck that nigga, his lips is glossy. I mean, all these personal insults. And what the hell is that about? Why is this person so mad? What is this? Why is this person so fucking mad? I mean, this person was raging mad at me because I'm getting the money together for my conference. He needs to sit down, fuck all that. Okay, so I find out basically she does a conference. This is what it's all about. All this old bullshit. Look, this is pimping the community. And she's a real old, decrepit ratchet from Detroit. She's a mulatto mammy. Her dad is white. So she has black mama, white dad. And I've told people about these hood rats with these white fathers who grew up in the hood. Every word out her mouth is motherfucker. I mean, she's a real burnt out ratchet. She sounds like it's one of these chicks who grew up with a white father who was most likely a white supremacist. So her idea of a black person comes from her father. And a black person is supposed to be motherfucker jive turkey. So her whole vocabulary sounds like some 70s Dolomite shit. She said she only asked 200,000. Tell her because I said it's 200,000. We don't have to answer to this raggedy mouth fucker. None of her damn business how much I want to get for my goddamn convention. Her thing is she's doing a little low-level struggle tour where she's supposed to be doing a black conference where she does conferences in barbecue shops where she gets 10, 15 people in a little room somewhere and calls that a damn conference. So now, if I do my thing, that's going to make her shit look real raggedy. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. That's all this is about. We're taking her little shine. Her little struggle tours is going to go by the wayside. That's all this is. So she's yelling and hollering and screaming to put up a smoke screen. I've heard all types of shit. This woman is scandalous. She done burned everybody she's been dealing with. She was working with Boyce, fell out with Boyce. She fell out with David Banner. Some other women she was working with, she fell out. So she goes around just falling out with everybody. She goes around just really ingratiating herself with people and then falling out. That's the wannabe white supremacist in her. Just the name Mechee X. She's trying to overcompensate blackness, trying to sit your ass down, you funny shaped beanie baby built bitch. You're phony as shit. People see who you are. Her idea of blackness is sounding like a 70s heroin whore from a Dolomite movie. Everything is, yeah, motherfucker, jive turkey, I's gonna get this thing, black power on the cracker, motherfucker. I mean, lady, Sit your light-skinned Dolomite ass down. She sounds insane. The fact that any niggas are listening to this chick, I question you for listening to a ratchet motherfucker like this. And she has her son is in jail. Now this woman could be on some agent provocateur type of shit, because I watch people like this on all that ratchetness. And the handful of people who do follow her, these are y'all niggas grew up in these households with these ratchet mammies. So that's something that's comfortable to you, to see some ratchet, over the hill, funny shaped hood rat talking stupid, because your mama, that's your mom. You grew up with that. You understand? Y'all grow up with, this is what we don't need out here. Do we really need this type of filth out here in the damn streets? These people with psychological issues. I mean, this woman that fell out with everybody. I heard somebody just some dude whooped her ass not too long ago out there in Detroit. I mean, this is like a motherfucker from a Shaft movie. It's just like she's a walking fucking stereotype. And she fell out with David Banner. Now, you fall out with David Banner, you ain't shit. David Banner has got to be the nicest brother on the planet. Anybody fall out with David Banner, you ain't shit. Nobody. David Banner's got to be one of the most humblest, the most coolest brothers on the planet. To fall out with David Banner, you got to be full of shit. You dig? But the fact that certain low-level Negroes follow that, y'all not serious. If you follow anything this ratchet-ass woman does, y'all shouldn't be following me. We different. I'm not going to do conferences in the back of a damn Dunkin' Donut. I don't do low-level shit. This ratchet piece of garbage is out here doing struggle conferences, got people in basements. I don't do that Underground Railroad bullshit. And black people, you deserve better. I'm tired of black people getting thrown niggertree, scraps, the bare minimum, and we're supposed to get an E for effort. We can do fly shit. I'm not going to have you in somebody's damn basement eating a bag of pretzels, talking about black power with an RBG flag and some big mulatto wench up here talking this stupid shit about how the cracker ain't shit and she ain't giving you no game. Watch people like this. $200,000, motherfucker, jive turkey? She bucking her eyes. $200,000, I can buy us a Cadillac with that. The hell you talking about, motherfucker? Any nigga who listen to this raggedy garbage, you ain't shit. Y'all out here listening to a stupid ass RBG female Dolomite. Mechee X is my motherfucking name, and having dusty niggas suck my titties is my game, motherfucker. You niggas, I blame you. I'm getting on your case for fucking listening to a dirtbag like that. Say, she probably was hot 20 years ago since she was a teen mother. So, you know, her life has just been a pile of ain't shit. She was a teen mother, had a baby at a young age, couldn't raise a fucking kid. Her son out here doing armed robberies. This is the motherfucker you want to give you some game? This motherfucker's son in jail for a string of robberies, and this is who you listening to for some fucking game? Come on! My daughter owns a business, nigga. Y'all see my children. My daughter, my baby has a business. She owns her own business. She does the eyelashes. She done went to school. I put her in school to learn a trade, to get them eyelashes. So she's a master at doing that shit. So she gets clients. So she runs her own thing. My daughter's 19 years old. Runs her own thing. Don't have a boss. My daughter does it. She does the damn thing. This broad out here got a son in goddamn jail. I heard she done caught some cases for some scams. I mean, this is what you're dealing with, folks. Is this how bad it is out here? Is this how bad it is? So when you start talking about money, $200,000 ain't no damn money. Anybody who's dealt with money, that ain't really no money, especially for no convention. You say something about 200, hey, let's get $200,000. $200,000? The fuck you talking about, man? It don't take all that, man. What you gonna do with all that bread, baby? God. Lord. Good Lord. We're gonna get that bare minimum mentality out our fucking system. You understand? We're going to get that bare minimum bullshit out of our system. When you say something, 200, me and Ola, we're talking about, because we're talking about how low that amount is. Ola was telling me, damn, man, we should try to raise more money than that. Ola was like, damn, man, we're going to be, we're going to kind of be cutting corners with that. I'm like, yeah, but I just wanted to make something real doable, something we can get fast, something we can just really do what we need to do. So yeah, we were talking about how that ain't enough. But to a dusty gutter rat who only knows scamming, scheming, jive turkey shit, oh, that's like, well, shit. That's Superfly money. $200,000, I was going to get out the dope game with that. Motherfucker. Lord, $200,000, Mechee going to show up with an afro. Come on, jive turkey. Like Pam Grier. Come on, motherfucker. Ain't no cracker gonna tell me what I can split until I get that $200,000 in scratch. This is why, family, we need to get a forum where like-minded people who are serious can get together and talk and network without that Dolomite-ass bullshit in the mix. This is why we need networking places where folks who are used to working with money and doing business, we can talk without somebody coming in, hey, what's going on in this shindig? My name is Mechee, and I'm fucking up motherfuckers is my game. Now, I heard there's $200,000 up in here. Now, who dick I gotta suck to get some of that cheddar? We don't need that in our mix. We don't need that bullshit in our mix. We don't need it. We don't need that. We don't need people out here who can't get their own kids out of damn jail. You couldn't provide for your own goddamn kids. We don't need you talking about what needs to be done in our community when you've been fucking up all your life. And come to find out, this woman is supposed to be fucking crispy. God. I heard from several sources that she's out here fucking crispy. She's having sexual relations with crispy. So now you got coon semen in your womb. Certain people should not be in the mix. This woman is fucking crispy? Really? You know how much of a nasty rat you gotta be to let a coon skeet all up in you? Ugh. Lord, there's a coon in your womb. You know how much you ain't shit as a woman to let a coon like that run up in you, you low-level heifer. Good Lord. I can imagine what that old coochie is on. You letting this motherfucker run up in you. This chick, you need to get a yoni herbal steam cleanse for your cootie cat, Mechee. Y'all know them herbal yoni cleanses that you put some steam and put some leaves and some paprika and just squat over that motherfucker and let all the kundalini semen drip up out your ass and get my name out of your mouth, you old funky ratchet. You said that's low. Well, damn it. That's not low. Fucking a coon is low. This is an intervention, nigga. What you talking about? That's low. She's a coon addict. I mean, you gotta talk to a coon addict with force. This is not low. You can't play games with somebody who's addicted to bullshit. No. Come on, that's low. No, you gotta sit her down and say, hey, look, Mechee, we wanted to talk to you as a family. Listen, you're a big, disgusting, sloppy mammy, and you're out here fucking with coons, and your coochie is whack. So we want to put you in a hood rat rehab. You gonna have to take me, motherfucker! You start doing weak karate like Dolomite. Yeah! Yeah! You rat suit eating motherfucker! I's Mechee! Rah! Rah! You idiots listening to a moron like that. Yes, her coochie needs a yoni cleanse. God damn it, I said it. Fuck her. She needs to cleanse the fibroids up out that ass. Lord. But like I said, we're almost at 25,000. We got almost 7,000 people in here tonight, family. We almost got 7,000 people in here tonight. But again, I'm not going to keep speaking on this raggedy broad. She's probably going to make a bunch of videos trying to get her clout up, mentioning me. But who gives a shit? We see you for what you are, and you're not effective to what I got going on. We're doing great numbers right now. We're doing numbers right. I said have some class. Well, you know I'm petty. You know I'm petty. But we got to watch these folks who's talking greasy, trying to undermine what we're trying to do, always have something negative to bring to the table. You're not really doing anything constructive. You're just talking a bunch of bullshit and running your little scams, and you got a history of scamming and all. Come on. And then you're projecting your shit. Because when people start trying to falsely accuse you of scamming, like if you say, hey, everybody, if you want to come to the spot, put some money on this, that's you scamming. You scamming, motherfucker. That's somebody who's projecting. When you see people do that, they're projecting their own mentality onto you. Because with our Kickstarter, basically the money that people are putting down, that's your admission to get in. Basically, all you're doing when you go to the Kickstarter, you're just paying for your admission in advance. You are paying for your admission in advance. It's real cut and dry. You in? It's real cut and dry. So you said she did some time. She sounds like one of these people that had been to jail. She sounds like a prison stud. Yeah, I believe she went to jail. Yeah, I believe she sounds like one of them prison studs that you see on Lockup Raw. Yeah, don't she? She talks like that. She's a little bitty funny looking thing. Her prison name was Chubby Red. So, like, on Lockup Raw. Some of the teens got to meet up with an inmate who's in jail for 5 years for food stamp fraud out of Detroit. Chubby Red is well respected on the prison block. I'm Chubby Red, motherfucker. Chubby Red run this block. Now, I sold pussy when I was 20, and I sold this pussy all the way till I was 40, and I got nothing out the game, so I started running food stamp frauds, and it got me locked up for 5 years. You don't want to be like me, bitches. Now, y'all hoes give me some push-ups, and y'all come over here and grease my titties. Yeah, so she's a prison stud from Lockup Raw. And she's in there getting conjugal visits from Crispy. That's how she became Mechee X in prison. She went to prison and it was a coon spirit that came over her. It was the spirit of Jesse Lee Peterson came into jail. You know, like in the Malcolm X, the spirit of Elijah Muhammad came in. It was Jesse Lee Peterson came in and said, amazing. Amazing. Oh, God. Anyway, let me get off this girl. I'm not using the dolls. I ain't being petty. Oh, God. Anyway, but look, like I said, family, y'all click the link. Where we at? We need to get to at least 30. We had 24,000